Side Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Pacific Side Podcast. We're here, episode 3. I'm here with my boys.
Yo, my name is Sebastian Ramos.
Yo, my name G Mike.
You know the deal. You know it's Kev.
Yo, it's Bobby. What's up?
Alright guys, so basically we're going to get into it with a couple sports topics for right now. So our first question that we wanted to talk about is LeBron James out of the playoffs good for the NBA? And is it exciting or non-exciting that he's not in there?
Want to take that one?
Yo, so basically, it's not exciting. This guy's been in, each of every single playoff that we've seen. I mean, I guess it's kind of like maybe like a break from him, so we get to see anyone else. But same thing with Curry, same thing with KD, same thing with Harden. We've seen them all, in the playoffs. I don't know. I guess it's kind of not exciting in a way, but it gives other teams opportunities to win.
Yeah.
But
That's
at this,
I see that point.
it's not as active,
It's
as
not-
this
yeah.
one.
It's gonna be like
I mean, because he's like, he brings a certain type of energy where he's like, explosive. That's why so many people want to compare him to Zion, because he's exactly, he's the exact same person. As same way, same body, same play, same type of style, and
Right.
aggressive,
Right.
electrifying.
yeah.
So I think we're gonna miss that, but hopefully next year we're back in the playoffs with the Lakers, man.
Yep, next year.
I think y'all done. Lakers not done.
You think the Lakers are done?
Yeah.
Yo,
Now y'all be back in the playoffs. I just think
you got security real quick? Take this guy out.
I'm gonna disagree. I still think it's exciting. We still got the superstars like Giannis and Harden,
yeah,
Curry. I mean, it's just probably different because this dude's what 8 years
8
in a row
years, 8 years.
come to an end. It's gonna be different, but it's still gonna be exciting.
Oh, most definitely. I think it's going to be exciting too. I think this gives an opportunity for us to look at other people.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that this year, with LeBron James being out of the playoffs for the first time in a while, we can finally see who will be the face of the NBA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Takes our focus away from LeBron.
Well,
But-
it's obviously still gonna be Golden State in the West.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually thought he wasn't even the face of the NBA this year.
No.
To be honest with
No,
you,
he
I
was
felt
not.
he was
He was
always
not.
left out
Yeah.
since he's joined the Lakers. I'm not saying because he joined the Lakers, but I just felt like hasn't been the face of the NBA
No.
so far. I feel like it's been more talk of Guinness, Harden.
yeah.
I mean, the Golden State
stars.
Warriors. I mean, they're an all-star team by themselves, so it's kind of hard to single each of them out. But I
Right.
feel for the individuals, it's been Guinness again and Harden. So like
Yeah.
I feel they've been the face of it,
Yeah.
and just much of these young stars have gotten a lot of attention so
Right.
far. So
Yeah. So, now that we think that LeBron James isn't the face of the NBA, who do you think has like the opportunity, or who do you think will be the face of the NBA besides KD? Because KD probably established himself already. But besides KD, who do you think?
Are you talking about like in the playoffs or like throughout
No,
the season?
throughout like the season,
throughout
right?
the season.
He's just talking throughout the season. I'd probably have to say Guinness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Giannis.
Giannis, Guinness. I'm gonna say my
World
fault.
record book.
Guinness World
Guinness.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you see it, Guinness, if you see this, my fault, bro. I love you. All right.
Cool,
But
cool.
yeah, he's the face.
Harden. Harden.
Harden's the shit.
Harden's the shit right
Yeah,
now.
Harden is.
Can we cuss on here?
Yeah, it's cool.
We can cuss?
Yeah.
Harden's shit.
Harden's he's good.
Harden's good.
Harden
Okay.
stuff.
So now that we all know that these guys can play and that they all have ball talent and stuff like that, so what do you guys think about going back to the Lakers? This week we seen a big news headline that Magic Johnson is not going to be the
Yeah.
president for basketball and for their basketball team anymore. Do you think that has a big impact on the future, or do you think that's better not having Magic Johnson as the president?
Also, Luke Walton's not gonna be the coach
Oh,
no more.
Walton's
Yeah, he's
gone
not the-
too.
yeah,
Walton's
yeah.
gone too.
He stepped off or
Yeah, no.
They
They said it was a
agreed.
mutual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I feel like it's kind of bogus. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna
It's-
get fired.
yeah.
So, but I mean, I feel. They said his head was not in the game. Magic. I'm speaking towards Magic, that he was kind of lost for the business that he was doing, because I guess he wasn't enjoying himself because of all this negative criticism. But I mean, you've played in the NBA before. You've taken so much criticism before. I mean, I didn't think it should.
Nothing's new. Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
should be used.
it shouldn't.
Especially for the Lakers.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean,
have a
big phase.
fan
You know,
base that
I guess they
criticize all the
expected
time.
so much from him since he joined, and they had so high expectations after they picked up LeBron. But I knew it wasn't gonna be like, oh fuck, we're already like champs right when we got this dude.
Yeah,
It was gonna be a process.
Process.
You know, just like Kobe when he came in the NBA, bro. He wasn't that good. This first rookie season,
Bro, no
his
one liked
first M-
Kobe when he had
Yeah.
his first NBA
Everybody
game, I think he
hated
had
him.
0 points. I kid you not. I think he had 0 points, but he developed slowly, and you know, he didn't have big names. He had good stars that he just built them into
Right.
what they are
Yeah.
now.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Same thing goes for LeBron. He has a youth to develop, but
He
like
does.
they're building their name around themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. And I know I've noticed the pattern is that for the Lakers too, that the first couple years when they pick the high lottery picks, such as D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, some other names too. Lonzo. That it's almost like we're being impatient with them, and then as soon as we trade them, they start doing good. So it's like almost like a curse if you really think about it.
I feel like that has a lot to do with Magic. Magic didn't have patience with Randall or D'Lo. You see D'Lo right now.
Dude, he's an all-star.
He's most improved player.
But
Yeah.
Randall was beasting it up even with us. He was he was tearing it up.
He was.
You know, rebounding, block wise, scoring. He improved that from his rookie season. And I thought we were gonna re-sign him, but I mean that wasn't the case. But I'm glad he's doing good for himself after leaving LA.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and Randall too. That dude's he's a beast, bro. He
He's a
is. He
beast.
really is. He's really standing out over there
Definitely
in Brooklyn. So that's definitely good for him. But yeah, I feel like they didn't have patience. I feel like they had a lot of patience with Lonzo. I mean, he kind of took a little bit, but he is, you know, the Lakers.
I mean, he
is-
just finished his second year. Third year is gonna be his
Yeah,
charm.
I think 30 years is gonna be.
He is the Lakers. I mean, you've
Yeah.
seen what they
Without-
could do without
without
him.
Lonzo-
I mean, we spoke about this the first podcast too. We spoke about how good his vision is. So I mean, I'm not gonna repeat it, but like he is a part of he is the Lakers. So
Yeah, he is the Lakers, and I think he's gonna be there for a while. I think we'll see ball there for a while, and definitely his passing ability. You
Right.
can see that, and I think that's. I don't want to say that he's not going to be a transcendent player, but I think his passing ability is transcendent.
yeah.
I've never seen a player pass the way Lonzo passes.
Right. I mean, there's a comparison to Magic Johnson and all that, Jason Kidd and all that, but this dude's definitely got the sky's the limit for him. And
Sky's the limit. It's crazy. All right, guys. So the NFL draft is approaching very soon. I'm gonna ask a question for Mike. I know that Kyler Murray is supposed to be number 1, Bosa at 2. Then who knows where it goes off from there? But I think it's pretty set. I think Arizona. I think I know who they're gonna choose. I think we all know who they're gonna choose. I don't know. Do you
Who do
think?
you think they're gonna choose?
Do you think Murray's gonna go number 1? Because I think so.
I don't think so. I think Arizona Cardinals still got Josh Rosen, the chosen one. Being a UCLA fan, I know he has a lot of potential. You know, all that good stuff. You know, I feel like they should stick with Josh Rosen, and he'll come up eventually.
I think so too. I think
I don't think Kyler Murray's gonna go number 1 though. That's for sure.
You don't think so? You think Bosa goes 1?
Whoever, I mean, they could even draft that wide receiver from Ole Miss and let him grow under Larry Fitz.
He's gonna be in the top 5 though, like around there.
Murray's
Should be
definitely
there.
Oh, he's gonna get drafted in the
Yeah.
first round. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all these players that we're talking about. They're gonna be drafted either way, but we're just gonna see. We're kind of guessing on where they're gonna go.
How high
I wish
they'll
my
be.
Raiders would pick him, Kyler Murray. Then that would be something different. But
But they have
because
a
Kyler Murray was throwing the routes with Antonio Brown one
Yeah.
time, I remember.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope that
there's
happens.
been rumors, but I mean, I just seen another rumor today that that they're talking about Derek Carr as a franchise type of quarterback. So I'm not sure what direction Joe Gruden is taking the Raiders in, but I mean, you guys have progressed a lot. As much as I hate the Raiders, but you guys look good, and it's gonna be a good AFC West this year.
Yes, that's for sure.
But yeah, real quick, I just want to say something real quick. In memory of Nipsey Hussle, we've been playing some of his music. I don't know if you guys noticed now, but in memory of him, we were playing some of his music. R.I.P. my man. Shout out to the family. Shout out to everyone that was a part of that. And yeah, so I just want to let you guys know, if you guys hear the music, it's in memory of Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, definitely. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I don't know if you guys ever listened to his music.
Yeah, I listened to it.
I never really listened to his music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I never really knew who he was. But I don't know if you. Guys,
I mean,
I only knew
I-
one song, the one with YG.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Bitches ain't shit.
Yeah, I knew of him. I listened to like 2 of his songs, but like, I just,
Yeah.
I paid more attention to the message he put on his city, LA, and all that.
the Crenshaw.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Crenshaw and
basically,
Slauson.
yeah, I knew what he did. Rebuilding is Crenshaw from what it was, investing in the city, which was that to me was stood out the most. Besides the music, I know his music had messages, but he really inspired so many people, and to go back, to where you came
where you're
from,
from.
because not many people do that when they make it big. They just
They go
you know,
Hollywood.
They say, but they
Exactly.
they go big to get out from where they came, but they usually don't come back. And
You know.
that was a strong message to me, because if anyone that if I ever make it big in any way possible, I'm gonna come back to
Yeah.
where I came from,
Right.
and just like give back that I didn't have at that time when I used to grow up there, live there. So shout out again to him, man, for everything he's done. He's accomplished so much, and he's the marathon continues, like they said before.
Sir.
That's awesome. And that was awesome to see. It was about 25 miles, right?
Yeah, so
Right.
many people, bro. I happened.
He was stuck in
I
traffic.
was
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
out there. I had to go. I was at USC, and then I seen just the funeral pass by home. Everyone just got out of their cars. It's just so amazing. So many people just showing support and love for him, and it was crazy. It was really cool just to experience that. But again, I was stuck in traffic. It was hot. It was hot, and I don't have AC in
In
my
LA,
car.
when
so
is there
like,
never traffic though?
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
just true. But I
It takes
mean,
you like an hour and a half just to get from LA to LA.
bro, that's crazy.
but that's what makes it LA. That's what makes
Exactly.
LA
Exactly.
so
It's the most
special.
populated
change.
city in like I
Traffic.
think the whole
It is because of
country.
the weather. I mean, I
Yeah,
feel
that's why.
it is. And
You could go to the mountains, you could go to the beach, you could go to the snow, you could do everything
you
like
can do anything.
anything.
like downtown LA, it was never like a tourist spot until a certain point. It was a spot where people were afraid to go because of everything, Skid
yeah.
Row, and all the bad stuff. But like as it started growing, we transitioned into like a tourist spot where now people fly across the world just to come to LA, downtown LA, or certain spots, which is truly amazing, and how our city has transformed into what it is now.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I heard that in San Francisco, it's way worse than LA.
Mm,
Oh, really?
That there's a bunch.
The streets
more
are so narrow there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I've-
there's a
streets are
bunch
really
more
narrow.
homeless
A lot of
people
homeless,
there.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I heard.
It's
It's
more than-
worse than LA.
more than
Yeah.
Skid Row?
It's worse.
Yeah.
It's like worse
really?
than downtown. Like it's all nice,
find that
but
out?
a lot of homeless
I don't know, I
I
people.
found that out last year.
My
Yeah,
sister told
someone-
me, and my
Good
cousin
one.
told me that too.
I
Yeah.
had no clue about that whatsoever, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a
with
lot
you.
of homeless people.
And-
San
like-
Francisco.
And I think the homeless problem in America is really hidden. At least in LA, it's super hidden. I don't think no one outside really knows that there's a really big homeless population.
Because
Yeah.
everybody's like in the buildings and
Yeah.
stuck doing their
Because,
work.
yeah, everyone's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm pretty sure people that have lived there before, they've noticed it, but
Yeah,
I
true,
mean,
true.
they just don't really pay
They don't mind
attention
it.
to it.
They don't
Yeah,
mind it.
because they've gotten used to it. So,
It's become a norm, and that's
Yeah,
just the
it's-
bad
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
it's become a
Oh, it's
norm.
homeless people. Oh, okay.
I mean, just the usual.
I
just,
hope they
you
do
know,
better.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I heard that downtown was investing in some homes for
Right.
the homeless,
That's
like
good.
certain. They're paying for everything, yeah. So that, which is good. That we're helping. We're also taking a good step in the right direction towards poverty as well. So I mean, I think everything's going slowly. But yeah, just continue.
Okay.
What you wanted to say?
All right. But honestly, I'm glad that we're doing a lot of things, and I just hope that as young people, we can make sure that it doesn't become a norm, or that we can just have a conversation about it, because that's where it starts.
Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to ask you guys about a pretty interesting one right here. I thought about the rise of Netflix from 2011 till now. How drastically has it improved? Because I remember when I was back when I was like around like 11 or 10 years old, I remember Netflix like being trashed. Like,
Yeah.
why do people like
We were
that?
just like
Netflix
renting
changed
like
it.
movies.
Yeah,
Huh? Like
It changed
It was-
the
it
game
used to be
forever.
movies, huh?
It got rid of Blockbuster. It got rid of all those rental
Hollywood
really
video,
did.
everything.
It changed the game
It was
forever.
it was a new franchise for the movie industry. They started delivering. That's how it all started delivering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they started coming up with social streaming, which
Yeah.
kind of like put them higher. And then these other programs, Amazon, Hulu, started coming up, but they're not as high up as
Netflix. was, yeah.
But I think Amazon is kind of on the rise because they have I say
Yeah.
they have some good decent films, but Netflix kind of rise up their prices a little bit. But I feel I've seen some good stuff on there
Right.
so far.
But it's because that Netflix makes its own series. That's
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly
Makes
that.
a
It's
difference.
Everything
game
shows,
changer.
Yeah.
shows and movies, all that.
Stranger Things, all
Stranger
that stuff.
Things. And they're really
on my block.
They're pretty successful
Block's
too.
nice.
They're really successful Netflix originals, and they're gonna keep on doing that. So people are gonna keep on wanting to watch. It's reeling the audience in, which is good. But I mean, when we're talking about now, there's this new streaming website that we're gonna discuss, right?
A new streaming
The
website.
the Disney
Oh, Disney.
Disney.
Disney's gonna take out everybody.
So Disney is basically
take out
having so
everybody.
many channels into their one streaming, and it's only gonna cost $6.99 They said by the end of 2020, 21 or 20.
And Netflix is nine.
They rose their prices. I believe
It's like
$13,
12, right?
right?
$12.99.
something
yeah.
like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't recall the price because
Wow.
I personally don't pay for it.
Yeah.
So,
I
Who
get
even
that free
pays
with
on it?
T-Mobile.
Yeah,
I
so-
get it free with T-Mobile.
so basic.
Really?
Yeah.
So basically, they're gonna have all these, Star Wars Avengers, and Star Wars is releasing their own TV show as well. So they're having everything that's Disney, anything that Marvel into one
That's gonna be
thing,
crazy.
movies, shows.
So what is it gonna be like? Netflix kind of like? On
It's
Disney?
like Netflix, but just Disney
originals, right?
qualities.
They're gonna have
Disney
Simpsons
movies?
because of Fox. They're gonna
Yeah,
have
so
all that.
they're gonna have
They're gonna have
everything, basically everything except probably Netflix originals. Obviously, they're gonna release some films, but it's more based around their cinematic universe, which is Marvel, Fox,
National
National
Geographic.
Geographic.
They're
ESPN.
wiping out
They have-
everybody.
What? They're gonna rule the world.
The game
Watch.
is over.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that they own National Geographic.
Yeah.
They did?
Fox.
It's ESPN, Fox.
ESPN?
Yeah, they have ESPN on
Crazy.
there. They have so
Star
many-
Wars, everything.
ridiculous.
They're
They
taking
really-
over
They
everything.
Game's
really
over.
have so much
Yeah.
stuff. I should have took a picture of when I seen it, but they're really gonna change the game pretty soon. And I'm kind of excited because I want to see these films.
Right.
They're gonna end up buying the sports
Yeah,
too. Watch.
I mean they probably already have like
Yeah.
a little ownership of ESPN. I'm pretty sure they have
That's
some type
crazy.
of ownership because they're adding it on there. So they're adding so many stuff. It's like 8 national TV
Just
studios
a whole bunch
that
of
are in
stuff.
there.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, like, as excited I am to I just found that out right now. I'm so excited to hear that and to witness it. But how selfish is that of Disney? They already make so much money
already
off
make
of
so-
everybody.
I mean, I feel it's not selfish. I feel like they're satisfying,
The viewers,
the
right,
customers,
right.
Which is
But
us. Like when we're craving to watch something that we have to pay for, we could watch at Disney. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to, because we pay it for it. We're gonna watch it then and there.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Right.
Some of these don't have exactly. Oh man, I feel like watching Avengers. Oh shit, they don't have it on Netflix. They don't have it on Amazon. Man, I have to buy it.
I'm
You
gonna go
feel me?
Disney.
I just go to Disney and I'll buy it there. Or they're gonna have everything instantly for you there on whatever they have their topic. So I think that's pretty cool. Especially me, because I love to watch movies all the time. Like,
Right.
So-
I'm just a movie guy.
What do you guys think? You guys are just gonna cut off Netflix if that comes out? Or are you
well,
still gonna have Netflix?
I might keep it on the
side?
side like a little side girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's gonna be just like a side
If I'm
piece.
bored of Disney, I go back to the.
Exactly. It definitely won't be my first choice no more.
No,
Definitely
definitely.
will, for
I think all of our first choices is Netflix, huh?
Yeah.
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 I think
Netflix.
Netflix.
I don't know. Hulu might be on the
Hulu,
rise
yeah.
though. Hulu got a lot of stuff.
Hulu's
Hulu's
Netflix
underrated.
and chill.
Not that many people know about Hulu.
Netflix and chill, Mike.
Bro, honestly, Netflix and chill
That changed the game
is
too.
dead.
It's dead.
It's dead because you're Netflix and focused now. Because what you're actually gonna watch on
Yeah.
Netflix,
We-
it's pretty good.
They
now.
brought a bunch of stuff.
I mean, it's Netflix and chill when you've already watched it and you're watching it just to chill, and you're not gonna pay attention to the film.
So you're gonna do
yeah.
something else.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
obvious, if you're, it's just gonna go down if you're not really paying attention. You're just
Yeah.
talking to the girl. You feel me? Or whoever you're with.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're right.
but Netflix is still very much alive at the moment.
Right.
Moment.
So.
Yes, sir.
Give them another
So
2-3 years.
before this Disney streaming service comes out, do you think Netflix is better than any of its competitors right now? Like
Yeah,
that?
yes.
Yes.
Hell
Yeah.
yes. It's all.
Yeah.
I think like a bunch of teenagers and kids just know Netflix. They don't know
True.
Hulu Plus,
right.
Amazon, all that stuff. Like Netflix is mainstream right now.
Yo, since we're in the topic of kind of Disney, can I say something real quick?
Go for
Go
it.
ahead.
Yo, could we just take a second to talk about this insane new trailer that just came out?
I appreciate you
for
so
Star Wars.
much.
This insane new trailer that I've watched. I kid you when it dropped, I watched like
I watched
8
it,
times.
yeah.
I've continuously watched it. I mean, it's such a short trailer, but it's so amazing to see how it's improving from where it started. And the title is kind of misleading because I thought they were gonna move forward in a way, but it's called what is it?
The Rise of Skywalker.
The
Yeah,
end.
yeah. Then no.
The Rise.
No, it's
The
not
Rise
the
of
Rise.
Skywalker.
It's the Rise of
Yes.
Skywalker.
Rise of
The Rise?
Skywalker?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so
Fuck, I don't
yeah,
know.
well, it's such a crazy trailer to me. I'm so excited. There's been so many rumors, but the trailer is finally here. What are you guys' thoughts on it? If you have not seen it, I recommend you guys go see it on YouTube right
I'm
now.
gonna buy my tickets right now already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
I
meeting
reserve-
Daisy Ridley.
You
I
haven't-
swear
Mike,
to God.
have you seen the trailer, Mike? Mike, what?
Mike,
you have
I'm
not
not
seen the
interested
trailer?
in
Hey,
Star Wars.
hey, I haven't
I
even
thought you were
seen
talking
the
about
trailer.
the
You guys haven't
Avengers
seen it?
Endgame.
No.
Oh,
You've
You've
seen it,
We'll
please,
get
please.
to that right now.
That's
Please
the
tell
end.
me
That's
you've seen it.
opening
Trailer.
I have not.
Wow.
You seen the trailer, right? What did you think about it? Like,
It was
Awesome.
amazing, right?
Really?
I replayed it like
just
4 times.
I mean, just
3-4
Ray
times.
jumping over
that like.
you know, like it was
That
The
just
TIE
was
fighter.
crazy.
the TIE fighter is just fucking amazing.
Oh, the thing that you missed. What's the thing that you missed?
Okay, so at the end, I didn't realize this till now. Bobby was showing me before we were setting up. The Emperor's laugh was at the end of the
Palpatine's
trailer.
back.
So
He's
I-
back.
Palpatine might be
back.
back.
I thought Vader killed him.
Look, me and Bobby were having a discussion. We're like, look, what if? Because have you seen the original? The original Star Wars, where there's a scene where Luke and Darth Vader were talking, and you're my father, this and that, and it was coming to end, and everything just explodes as Luke leaves. Me and Bobby were discussing, like, what if he didn't die? Like, what if he escaped some way and they brought him back? What would you guys think? I think Star Wars will be
Crazy, yeah.
because.
Be a huge twist. Huge twist.
It'd be a huge twist, but he would come back a good guy, possibly, unless the Emperor got back to him. Because at the ending of that film, he was good and he wanted to do good for Luke. So
Yeah.
he killed the Emperor to save Luke, and then he kind of
Just to keep him alive.
Yeah, because that was his son. So he was kind of going into the good side. I think if he would have survived, he would have been good. But if he comes back, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's gonna happen. It'd be crazy if he comes back though. How would you think? Like, what?
He might come back as a Force ghost, if anything. Just like
Well, I mean, yeah, of
yes.
course.
But it's crazy
He does.
because they haven't showed him.
They
Like,
didn't.
They
They
didn't.
have not.
Oh wait, no, wait. They have.
Really?
They have at the end. At the end of that saga, they showed him. It was him, Yoda.
Oh wait.
oh, Anakin. I thought we were talking about
Yeah,
Palpatine.
This was at the last movie before the new ones, right?
Yes.
They were on that planet.
Episode 6.
They were on the planet where the
Celebrating.
Wookiees live, right?
Yeah, that's. the
Yes,
New
and
Hope.
it was in the end. It was in
Yes,
the end.
New Hope. It was in New Hope, I believe.
New Hope. Vader comes out, right? But like as his true form, not Vader like.
No, he comes back as his true form, yes,
Yeah.
which is the actor that played him on the prequels.
Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, wait, they already
Remember
knew
now.
him, but I'm pretty sure they remastered
They remastered
Yeah.
it. They definitely did.
But like I seen that a couple times. I was like, wait, how did they know? But I mean, I was kind of excited. I thought
It was way before he was born.
Yeah. So I'm like, obviously they remastered it. I wanted to see how they had it in the original, but I don't think I have the original. I have the like collection, but it's not. I think
I have
they
1 through
remastered
6.
It. So I have all of them, but I think they remastered it. So like to put him in there,
Yeah.
which is cool. Though.
okay.
It was cool to see him though, and then. But like as you know, Luke was the narrator for the trailer. I like how he says you never really truly die,
Yeah.
because if you're with the Force is always with
Yeah.
you.
Exactly.
They're-
Custody.
They continue the next life in the Force, which is Yoda, Han Solo,
The Force ghosts and
Yeah,
all
the
that.
Force.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So they're gonna be back, but I'm excited to see about Vader. He's coming back. There's been talks of him coming back. I'm not sure of a hologram. I'm not
Vader
sure.
or Anakin? I
You
think it's
gotta watch
Anakin.
it.
It might be
Vader.
Anakin.
You gotta watch that trailer.
I gotta watch it.
It's
It's really exciting. I'm
Crazy.
excited that they finally released something, and I like the action scenes that they have.
Yeah,
with,
that's
so it's just like I'm excited to see this and see the direction it takes. But I'm trying to buy these tickets ready.
That's what Seabass said right now. The quote: "You never truly die."
right.
And I think if we put that in our lives today,
You
like,
don't.
do you really truly die? Because if you really have a big impact on your kids, like it lives on forever, right?
Yeah,
It's funny you say that because as I go back to when we were talking about Nipsey, anybody watch the BET how they live stream his funeral?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
I didn't.
Well, okay, so it was Lil Wayne, his son. He had a son with Lauren London, and the son was talking about how he saw Nipsey in a dream, and Nipsey was like just talking to him. Well, he didn't say just talking to him. He said like, I think it's like I'll see you around, killer, or something like that.
Yeah,
But he
okay.
saw him a dream, and you never truly die.
Never
You're
truly
still
die.
around,
Yeah.
and that's something
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Legacy lives on.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
the,
gonna
mar-
live
the
on.
marathon continues.
Yeah, just everything he's like I said before, like everything he's established back in his society where he was from. He made a huge impact. Right off the bat when he got those couple millions, there was an interview saying, what's up with all these chains? I'm like, I don't need the chains. I just need
Yes.
like the hustle and the motivation to get me where I'm at. There's no need to flash. I'd rather flash out my hood or what you rep or what where you came
from,
from.
yeah.
Something like
than-
materialistic
than
stuff.
have have the chains or
Yeah,
have the
that's real right there. Yeah.
which
That
is
is real.
it is
That's
like
real right there.
so again he's gonna live on for a very long time. May he rest in peace. So since we're talking on the topic of Disney and we just finished talking about the Star Wars trailer again, if you have not seen it, please recommend you see it ASAP.
Yeah.
We're-
Check it out.
Now let's move on to what's like 26 days away or how many days
2
away?
weeks.
2 weeks
2
away
weeks away.
from AMC
Two.
from dropping.
I can't
I'm
wait,
so
bro.
excited. I already bought my ticket right when they announced it. Again, The Avengers, man. We have Thanos.
The
we
new
have,
opening scene
We
just
have the
came out.
gauntlet right here. So
The gauntlet.
let's go crazy. Let's go nuts.
Bro, there's a bunch of theories going on right
Give
now
it to
about
me,
that
Mike.
opening
Give it to
scene.
me.
Give
bro.
it
Give it to
Bro,
us. Just give it to us.
You guys remember that part when I think it's Thor and Captain Marvel and Thor like brings his hammer back? And
Oh yeah, and
and-
he tells her,
and-
yeah, I like her or something like that.
No,
Yeah.
I think like Captain Marvel says something like, "I have telepathy."
Oh,
like
yeah.
he whispers it in the background, like saying like, "I got telepathy." Like that's like some new power like we've never seen before. Like that's crazy.
Is that
bro.
like reading minds?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically.
And like,
Hey,
it's
but
just
that
like a
fool's
theory.
Hammer, you
It's-
saw his hammer?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just fucking
It's,
bad.
I mean,
Well,
it's,
it's
like it's the same hammer from the
Infinity War.
Yeah,
'cause
it's just
with
Groot.
Groot.
Yeah.
It's like
But
a
it's
hammer
crazy.
axe,
that shit
right?
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the tree root of the
Yeah.
Groot,
Yeah, yeah.
Groot before he disappeared.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of theories going on right now that I don't know about how Endgame's gonna go and all that stuff. But I think like that opening scene, like they're talking about how Thanos uses his gauntlet again, like he uses power, and they're like, I feel like all those people in that room, they're gonna go like try to like fight him again by themselves, but then they're gonna realize that they're not strong enough, and then they're gonna come back and try to like
No.
reunite with Iron Man and all the rest of them.
So there's also a theory that shoot, dude, what's his name? There's Adam Warlock is gonna be the one holding the gauntlet at the end. There's a theory. So he's one of if you do not know who he is, I recommend you search him up.
I don't know.
He is a superhero. He's a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He is similar to, I would say, Captain Marvel, but he's a different type of breed. So there's a picture of him in the comics, and there's many pictures of him holding the gauntlet in his hand, him wearing it because he's that powerful as well. So they might introduce a new character. We might get some new characters because we might lose some characters.
There should be a lot of.
There's gonna be a
a
lot.
lot.
It's
So-
3 hours worth.
So you
of
guys
that.
better be
Oh, it is
paying
3
attention,
hours.
or
Yeah.
yeah.
It don't last long.
I'm taking a bottle. I'm gonna be pissing in that bottle. If I do, 'cause I'm not leaving.
I'm for sure buying popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or we're buying 2 jugs. Come on.
But yeah, there's so many things, and I'm so excited to see what's gonna go on. But there is a Black Panther, the actor. He was in an interview on the red carpet. He's like, "So what's gonna happen with you?" I was like, "I'm dead. What are you talking about? I'm dead. Like, I'm not in this." Like, he was giving no secrets. Just like Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo are known to like spoil things.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm dead. So like, leave me out of this. Like, I'm dead. But I'm excited to see where everyone's gonna go and how this
That's crazy
plays
how
out.
they're saying that they were like telling Spider-Man anything.
Yeah, 'cause
he's a
I
big
guess
rat,
he
like,
talks.
Tells, yeah, he
Just
talks.
like his character.
Yeah.
Just like his
He
character.
just goes with him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
like that's exactly what it is.
So who do you guys think is gonna be the one to go? Like,
Well, it's Captain America. I've been
America?
saying
yeah,
it.
me
Captain
too. I've been
America?
saying that too.
It's Captain America, not Tony. Tony's still in. I don't know if there's gonna be another death.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like.
I don't know how many deaths
There's gonna be a lot of-
to plan out. I feel for sure it's gonna be Cap. I could be second guessing and say it's not gonna be Iron Man, but Iron Man could go. I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it's gonna be Iron Man.
I don't. But for sure I know it's Cap. For sure I know it's
I
Cap.
feel like it's gonna be like a couple, or like
There's gonna
not.
be more than
Because
2.
Yeah.
Chris
It's a
Evans.
long ass movie.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be
Because
more. It's gonna be-
towards the end of the
3
towards the end of shooting, Chris Evans said it was the most emotional time for him. And obviously, because he's done as that character that he's been playing for so long.
Yeah.
And now it's finally come to an end.
Yeah, and it's
basically.
gonna come to an end. But
Damn.
he's not done with the universe, so hopefully, I would love to see him back. It would be pretty cool if he comes back as Fantastic Four. If he comes back as
Oh, that's right. He was
Flame
for-
On,
He was
no.
the flame dude.
the
I forgot.
fire dude.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I forgot his name, Flame On. I'm just gonna say he's cool. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool to have him back. But there's like so many people that they have for that role, including Zac Efron, and so many. They have Zac Efron. They have the guy from The Office, from The Quiet Place. I forgot his name.
It's dope.
John to play Mr. Fantastic. So like I said, I'm so
The
excited.
Thing, Invisible Girl.
Yeah, so I'm
Crazy.
excited. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see how that plays out. But yeah,
All right. So
Oh.
just to go on Marvel, it's just like the peak movie. It's just the movie that.
It's gonna change the whole universe forever.
It is.
Like,
It's
they're
gonna
gonna
ch-
have to introduce another bad guy after this. And
Oh,
they're gonna, like phase 3 or whatever phase they're gonna
yeah,
be on.
the next bad guy is Galactica.
Galactica.
He's
Wow.
he's their biggest threat. He's a conqueror of
He eats planets,
moon-
no?
planets,
Yeah,
yes.
he eats
So
planets.
he is their next bad guy. So Thanos isn't the
fucking
strongest
huge.
villain. He's just another step
I gotta
towards the strongest.
Towards the what we're like
Yeah.
the final boom.
So this guy is no joke. He is
I think
evil.
this is gonna be like on for like centuries, bro, like decades.
They could go
They
on.
could go
that's-
on for decades.
Yeah, they have this new.
that's crazy.
They're working on this new. I forgot the topic. The Ethereals. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's another group of superheroes that are in Marvel. It's called the Ethereals. I could be wrong, but Kevin, could you stop?
All right, bro. Calling about Marvel and all that stuff. You guys think like I know that Venom is a part of Sony and like stuff like that. That movie
Oh, wait.
Venom?
No, it's
Yeah.
associated with Marvel though.
Yeah, it's Sony and Marvel. But you guys think they'll eventually like come up with like Spider-Man, Tom Holland version
yeah.
and Venom?
Yeah,
You guys think they'll do a movie like that?
There has to be. I mean,
But
it's-
well,
Probably them
the-
fighting
yeah.
together because they're both like protagonists in kind of
Yeah.
way. Like they're
But
not.
the thing is, will it be like? Cause you know Venom's like dirty, like that
Yeah.
guy's dirty. Will it be dirty? Cause you know how Disney is, like.
well, so like the way they
to
have
look after
direction.
their viewers and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
The direction that they're having Venom in is, he's a bad guy but also a good guy.
Yeah, that's why.
So I don't know how they would do that.
Because I think in the comics they have Venom and Spider-Man fighting side by
I'm pretty
side.
yeah,
right?
because they're web. I'm pretty sure they'll have some scenes, but eventually he'll like turn on him and like become evil or
Yeah.
something. But I'd love to see that.
That would be crazy.
You know.
Man. It's Venom 2 coming out with
I
Carnage.
just want to see all the mutants. I just want to see all the Fantastic Four in a movie with all
Damn,
these
be
Avengers,
crazy.
all
like
these superheroes.
64 Avengers, like
you do
in
not
one
know
movie.
how much that would. I would
X-Men
probably
would
cry
come
just
out.
for
Comic
no
book-
reason.
Yeah.
Fans will go crazy. Bro.
I would see a poster if they ever did drop everyone in it. I would see a poster and probably tear up for no reason because that's excited how excited I am and how I'm such a kid at heart when it comes to all these characters because they mean so much to me.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for all this. I don't even know how my emotional state is gonna be when I watch this Avenger film. I never cry for anything, but if if
really
this nigga
doesn't.
dies,
It's gonna be
bro,
crazy.
If he dies, I don't know.
what do you
I'm
think
crying.
they'll have at the post-credit scene for? Endgame?
That it's probably something that's gonna lead to the next
one.
phase.
Yeah, that's why it's gonna be crazy.
It's just
So
gonna be
because
like,
after the Avengers, it's the Spider-Man Far From Home, and
Yeah.
that's the last film they're gonna
For
make
like another year or
for like
something.
a
A
while.
cool year.
So it's gonna be a minute that we're not gonna have no Marvel films. So, but there's so many other films coming out that we're excited
most
for.
definitely.
I'm excited. I haven't seen Hellboy yet.
Oh,
but
they gotta
I
bring-
wanna
Well, I'm gonna see
Hellboy.
that. See that.
I wanna see
later
Hellboy.
on today.
It's rated R. It's I've heard there's some negative talk about that it's been rated low, but I really don't care because I want
I'm
to
still
see it.
gonna watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen I like the originals. I like how they made this one rated R, so it looks pretty cool. He looks like a little
He looks
goofier.
goofier than
You
the
know,
one before.
They
but
picked a great actor. They picked a
The
great
other one
actor.
was like more of a
he-
serious.
He was like more
Yeah.
like don't mess with that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
This
but,
one was more like he's
He
gonna
still looks
crack
bad.
jokes.
Yeah, he still looks
Yeah.
badass, but at the same time, he has a sense of humor with him. And I think that's Hellboy
Yeah,
though.
that's
That
true, yeah.
in the comics
Yeah.
I've seen. So I'm excited to see that. What do you think? What do you think about the Guardians of the Galaxy? So they're supposed to be working on a part 3, but there's been rumors that they might go out, and the only one that will survive is Rocket.
Oh.
So
And how are they gonna make it?
That's exactly right. So the rumors could be wrong, because they're not gonna die. But what if they continue a new series without, Chris Pratt, Star Lord, or, Dave
Well,
Bautista?
Gamora's already dead.
The
no?
Gamora's already dead.
Gamora's gone. It should be gone forever.
Yeah, she's gone forever. Unless some way maybe as they defeat the
comes
Soul
back.
Stone,
Yeah,
she
the
comes
Soul
back.
Stone.
Yeah.
Or whoever. I think when it comes to that, whoever has been taken by the Soul Stone will come back in a way. I'm not sure how that works, but again, we're excited to see the film, and yeah. Do you want to move on?
Okay. So moving on from superheroes, it was a fun talk. I mean,
It was a great
superheroes
talk, man.
always fun to talk about because they've been with us for like a really long time in our lives. As we approach 21, there's this thing I've been noticing. I don't have a car. I'm gonna admit it. I don't even have my driver's license yet.
Me either. Yeah,
Don't?
But I do
I
take Lyft, and I wanted to ask you guys something. Would you guys ever do Lyfts, and why?
Like ever be
Be the
asked
Lyft
for a
driver?
Lyft driver, yes, or Lyft driver, Uber driver, or how many other companies there are?
I want to say no, because you're putting yourself at a risk, kind of. Even when you are
Yeah, you
taking
don't know these people that are entering your
a
car.
Lyft, like you order a Lyft, you still don't
There
know
are
who the
crazy people
driver
out
is,
there.
or like you become the driver and you're picking someone up, you don't know who they are.
You don't.
Like
You heard
could
about
be-
that guy that was picking up girls? He was faking that he was a Uber driver. He was picking up random girls.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard
that
about
was crazy.
That.
Like
I
you
heard
just
about that.
and they're missing. He kept
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Well, I'm gonna have to
It's
say
crazy right
I
there.
probably would. I probably would if it's a side job. But
Part time or full time?
It's And that was the next question I was gonna get to after is what do you guys think about people doing Lyft and Uber full time? Because I know that there's
Oh,
some
that's
people who
crazy,
do it
yeah.
full time.
Well, you like,
If you got the money for the gas, and you go ahead. I mean, if you got money,
Yeah, exactly.
I
No
mean,
problem.
I mean, you
Just
get
thinking,
paid.
like,
You
a side
get paid
job.
right
Yeah,
after.
you get
You
paid.
get paid right after the
Exactly.
ride. You know. But I've spoken to people because they're trying to pay for something, but it's mostly part time because they
Yeah.
have something on the side. But I would probably do it as a part time gig. You know, because when it comes to me, honestly, I trust anyone that unless they prove me wrong. You get me?
Yeah.
So, and I look out, you could be homeless, and I would trust you, and I would take your word for it. But unless you prove me wrong, or you do something to,
Or, like, you can see,
make me
like,
regret
yeah.
me
right?
trusting
Everybody's
you.
everybody's innocent till proven
Yes,
guilty.
so that's the way. That's my motto. I don't want to just be like, yeah, just because you look like that, I'm not gonna trust you.
Don't
or-
judge a book
yeah.
by its
Yeah.
cover.
Exactly.
So-
Bro, I'm coming with these quotes. Oh my god,
That's
stop me.
That's me. So I would do it. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, other way, you pick up girls, so I guess it's another way to meet girls.
Yeah.
That way
True,
too.
yeah.
Well, you pick up girls.
What?
You pick up
You
single.
literally,
bro.
literally pick up girls.
You pick up girls from after the club. Most of them, take them.
I'm just saying,
So
like, you're doing your job, bro.
yeah, but your job is to know. You say, hey, how you doing? You're not gonna be a dick
get
and just
paid,
get in
too.
the
You're
car.
trying to be like, they're gonna give
Trying
you
to
one
get that
star,
tip.
bro. The girls are gonna give you one
The
star.
How to be
the
nice?
stars matter though.
Yeah, they-
Stars
Stars
definitely
matter.
Why
Yeah.
are they gonna give me one star?
You're trying to pick up on some girls, bro.
Look,
If you're smooth, they will give you
Yeah,
if
five.
they-
I'm-
if
I'm
you got
not
game,
if they're so you trying to say I got no game, Mike?
I ain't
He's
saying
trying to say
anything,
got
bro.
no
I ain't
game.
saying anything, bro.
Look, but I'm not saying the point for me to do it is just to hit on girls. I'm just saying no, but it's like a plus because if
Okay,
the girls
yeah, I
find you
understand, I
attractive and they're
understand.
like, oh, what's you have a girlfriend? Like I've seen so many videos where these girls are hitting on the driver. Like
Yeah.
it's it's not like
Yeah, I've seen
Some of
that.
them
you
are
seen
pranks,
that?
like most of the time, no?
You could that's a good
why
idea,
you
though.
have to be like that?
I'm just saying, I've seen them
Why you
too.
gotta do that for?
Like picking up girls in a Lambo or something, in the Uber, something.
Okay,
like that.
those
That's
are
like
pranks.
gold-
Yeah,
that's-
that's-
that's
no.
Yeah, those are like the gold digger, like
yeah, the
Oh yeah,
gold
the
digger
gold digger
podcast,
pranks.
yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
funny.
So
right?
those are true, but
Hey,
actually
I've
funny
seen
though.
one. I've seen one where
They're
this
funny
fool. I think it's Pretty Boy Fredo. Have you seen him?
Yeah,
And
I-
he's like, the fuck out of here, you gold digging ass bitch, and he gets a shovel and he throws it at her.
yeah, bro, that's funny.
That is funny, man. That's those we do see a lot of that now. It's and what gets me thinking about it is like how far can we go with these pranks and these gold digger pranks? Because for the most part we've just been seeing the shovel with the nice car, but like there's some other ones
Yeah.
too.
That's, at one point, I think you're gonna prank someone that's having a bad day or something,
And
or like
he's gonna take it too far.
Yeah, he's gonna take it too far. Probably pull a gun out on you, or probably try to
And then
kill you, and he won't take it as a prank. You get me? So you gotta be careful with that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I wanted to, if you don't mind, I wanted to transition to something that's kind of that runs runs the world in a way, which is females. They really do run. It really is a world of females, because without them,
We can't make.
there's nothing. As a man, your job is to provide for your family and to also mate with someone. Without them, we couldn't do that. We couldn't continue our seed. We couldn't spread our seed. And so I basically want to acknowledge them for everything they've done. Even our moms in a way, because
They're gonna.
their job never
Yeah.
really ends. They come home and they have
Right.
another job. You feel me? So they come
Right.
from work and they come back to our home, and they take care of the necessities that we kind of require them to do.
They were the
in
world.
a way.
They were the world.
They really do. We do. Without
Yeah.
I don't mean to be nasty in a way, but without pussy runs the world. It really does. Like
Yeah, I
not,
think it does.
there's no need to be like.
I agree with that.
I mean
It really
it
does.
goes it goes in
Yeah.
different
It
ways.
goes in
Yeah,
different
different
ways.
directions.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but like if you're a guy and you truly like guys, and in your world, the guy runs the world for
Yeah.
you, because that's who you consider. So, but like for us heterosexual males, we truly depend on women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We do.
Facts.
You
it's
know.
facts. It's facts.
So let me see. It's okay. How can I say this?
Spit
Alright.
that knowledge.
Look,
Facts.
when it comes to sex, like is sex like really and something that we like really like?
Need?
Yeah, like how is it with you guys? Like, is there something like
that's
you
a-
always need it?
a
I
good
think
one.
you don't need it. I think sex is just at one
It's a
point in
plus.
your life is just pleasure.
Yeah,
It's
no,
kinda
but
just for
like
pleasure.
after the
Or what are you
first
trying
time,
to say?
after the first time you've done it, is there like a reaction like, well, like I need to experience it again and again and again until like, is
Well,
there?
I think
is
it's
that?
I think it's just a part of life, kind of too. That like a person needs to go through that kind of stuff. Like it's part of growing up. Like you,
Part of maturing, right?
yeah, like growing up. Like you obviously gonna go through drugs, sex, all this other stuff. You gotta go through it. And then as far as you're saying, what were you saying about
What?
sex being is it?
Is it
A necessity?
Like, yeah,
Necessity.
is it like something that you truly like cannot live without? Like, is it like, could you go all long without like, having sex? That's what basically.
I think
my
it's
question
just
is.
pleasure. Like,
Okay,
But how far could you go
how
without
long
pleasure?
could you go? I mean, I feel like we've gone long enough without sex because we didn't know about sex.
Yeah.
But since we got introduced to the topic, which is sex, we want it now.
We're like, I wonder how it feels.
I mean, obviously we were little, we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
But we went
Yeah,
so
of
long
course.
without it until you had it. You're like, damn, like I've experienced this, so I kind of want to experience it again. And because it's different with each
Yeah.
girl that you do it with,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different,
Experience.
Yeah,
is.
exactly. Because some of these girls, you don't know what how
Some
they
girls
are.
know,
yeah.
yeah.
They could be freaky. They could
What
just
style
be,
they is.
they could be shy, but they want to do it. At the same time, you just like it's a different experience for each girl. So I mean, since I don't mean to put you guys are both in relationships. If it's too much of a question for you to answer, you can say no. But
No.
how often do you guys have sexual intercourse with your females?
what the hell?
All right, I don't know if I'm. All right. I'll answer.
I'll be like,
You could just.
If you don't want to answer, it's
Yeah.
totally okay. But I'm just
I
like-
do it like a lot.
Okay, so it's like a constant thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a constant
so for
thing.
you,
It's a
is,
plus. Like you have a girl,
consistent.
you can do it anytime you want.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, is there like for you? How about like, is there like a routine or is it just like it just happens?
It's not necessarily routine.
It's like in the
not-
moment,
and it's
like-
not something that happens all the time. What I try to do is that I try to limit, not to do it too much, because if you really think about
Spit that knowledge.
you be with a person for a really long time. You
Mhm.
wanna, it's like almost saving it. You don't wanna spoil something. And I'm not saying her. I don't want
Right.
to spoil that feeling or that pleasure, because when you're not with somebody, you don't need to worry about that.
Right.
Because you can always move on to someone else.
Facts.
But like, let's say you're with somebody, doing it too much. I don't want to be
You
like.
get boring.
It gets
It
yeah,
does,
like,
it's not that it doesn't get boring. It's just
that's what the relationship is all about. It's like, all I'm doing is just.
Well, I mean,
in there.
unless you make it spontaneous, you can what I mean by spontaneous, you change it up a little bit.
change it
you
up.
like
yeah.
go from making love to like.
or like just like
Clapping
different
and shit.
positions or just at different spots. You feel me? Like if you do it somewhere at one time all the time, like you feel me? Like let's kind of
We're
be like
always here.
let's kind of be a rebel and like do it at a view in the top and let's just be reckless for a
Just
little
do it
bit.
at school. Or,
Let's just have that excitement that the hormones going up. Like I want to like I'm looking
Yeah,
at you
bro,
right
but
now.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Like you're saying we're in relationships, but like for guys like you guys that are not in relationships, like you want to hit it, right? Are you after you done hitting it, like you just feel different, right? Don't you feel different after hitting this one girl once? Like you don't want to hit it again?
That's
Yeah.
Like do you want to hit it again, or like you're just like
It depends.
No, I mean,
I don't really know. That's a good question.
exactly because like in relationships, like obviously like you're gonna
Look, basically, I wouldn't mind hitting it again.
okay, yeah. I
You
know.
really
I'll give it a
hold on,
second
like
chance.
you really don't know how much you like a girl until after you hit.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah,
really
that's
don't
why.
think about it though. When you do it and you just like, okay, I mean, you'll talk.
It's like,
when
how do you feel after
Yeah,
you hit?
so
Like,
you really don't think. It depends on the person that you do. So if that person's like, oh, like cool, like about it, like oh, like we talk about it, like we just, then yeah, you would, because I like her vibe that she's trying to bring. Like
Mhm.
it's not weird around us. But if you bring a negative energy towards us, like oh, like, we plan.
are you gonna talk to me after
like,
this?
So like
Yeah.
so you plan on texting me. If you kind of
That's
do
how
that,
bitches
it,
are.
it
That's how
provokes
girls are.
me and be like, well, like if you're gonna like talk to me like that and you expect me
Yeah.
like to go out of I was just gonna text you, but since you said that, like kind of like whoa, like you feel
You're
me?
just kind of proving her point,
Yeah.
though, saying.
But no, at the same time, though, look,
You're just
look,
kind of proving her point.
but
That's
look,
fucked up, bro.
But look, at the same time,
she's probably just like nervous for herself.
Look, but
Like,
look, at the same time though, if I'm gonna have intercourse with someone, like when I tell them on the spot, look, I'm not looking for nothing. I'm just looking to have a great time. So you could
man,
dip.
that's fucked up.
No,
too.
no, it's not because I'm.
No, you're
But
letting
telling
them
them
know.
the truth.
leading them.
You're
I'm
telling-
not leading them on because
Yes.
I would be doing them a dishonesty if I'm leading them. I'm saying, look, I want I would be doing them a dishonesty. I'm just like hanging out with you and leading her on, having a good time, and then
Wait,
we
wait,
have
wait.
sex, and then
Wait,
she thinks
are,
I'm,
Are you telling them before or after?
no,
Before,
before.
before,
So
definitely.
but I,
Before.
I tell them. I
Or-
basically
I
tell
think
them.
shit, like,
So
but
But
and they
most
did it.
girls these days nowadays are like, you're just in, they're trying to look for a relationship. Like, dang.
That's why.
I
That's
think
why.
that-
So before I start talking, I'll be like, look, I'm not looking for anything. I just kind of got out something. I just want to relax.
Mhm.
I just want to have a good time.
I think it happens in seasons.
So but sometimes they get attached. They might say, yeah, that's cool. But some of them do get attached, and that's something like that's.
And then that's heartbreaking right there. That's,
It is.
yeah.
But I mean, at the same time,
That's
it's.
when you break their heart.
Yeah, it's.
Stone
I mean,
cold
it's a
sea
part
bass.
of it. I
Sea
mean.
bass be breaking hearts out here 24/7.
And I try not
Come
to.
on,
I
Sea
probably.
Bass.
Oh, you know what? It stopped recording.
Oh, bro. Did it even get?
but we're
We're still going. We're still
Hey,
going.
we're still going.
Yeah, go ahead. But go ahead.
All right. Okay. So, Sebastian's gonna get the camera fixed, but Kevin brought up something pretty interesting, and
Cause like, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll follow after.
yeah, I'll just follow it. Just seasons, and it's through habits that they happen. You know, it's in our genetics. It's just through nature that we're supposed to mate and we're supposed to have intercourse. But the way seasons change everything, you're right. Like we do have a cuddle season. And,
We do have cuffing season. We go wild out like summer. Everybody's like
when it's in. Oh, okay.
What time do we go?
We get out at 1:30. I could go run and get the battery pack, but we only have like 17 minutes.
Around there.
If you want, I mean.
Yeah, well,
We could just cut you short.
Now we're not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Should run and get the battery quick.
Okay, for sure.
Do we keep talking?
Yeah, you guys want to pause until I come back?
This is a good topic. That's why.
No, we can edit the audio, right? Yeah.
All right. We'll just.
To add it on to like the
All right.
okay.
All right. We'll just pause for an hour.
All right.
We're having some technical difficulties here.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
guys.
let's spit some
Technical
flow.
difficulties.
You guys want to rap? Let's spit some flow.
Spit some flow. All
Drop
right.
a beat. Drop a
Drop a
beat.
beat for the.
Forza.
All right.
Forza, hit it.
All right. Let me drop a beat real quick. Pause.
Hey, Forza gets into
You want me to do some
Oh.
beatboxing, drop beats, or?
I don't
Nah,
know. This
with
dude's
the- with your phone.
beatbox goes
Turn
crazy
that off, turn that
though.
off with my phone. All right.
Pause it. Just pause it. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right.
So guys, we're in our
DJ
uh,
Forza.
Oh,
freestyle.
I do.
We're,
I
on,
do.
Yeah.
we're on the freestyle portion of this podcast. I'm
Yeah.
gonna welcome in
This is the remix.
K2,
K2.
Feel me.
Forza Waffle,
Producer Bobby.
producer Bobby, and we got
Surfer Silver.
featuring G Mike,
yeah.
G.
Let's get it.
Tyler Mars,
Alright.
Tyler Mars,
Tyler Mars, we're gonna.
DJ Forza.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Welcome to Autobots Transform and Roll Out.
All right, guys. So we're about to get the freestyle going.
Nah, go.
All right, go.
Hey,
No.
everybody.
You
Let's
ready?
go,
Ready?
let's go. I like that.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Me and my boys up in the podcast. Yeah, we running hella fast to this freaking cash. We running hella fast to this cash and this ass and these freaking bitches. And we coming up with these snitches. What? Nigga get stitches. Oh, I can't do it. Go, K2.
Let me slow it down one time.
Yeah, you know it's K2 when I got server with me. Yeah, you know I keep a bit.
Put the beat instrumental on Forza, put it on. Put the beat instrumental Forza, put it on. No, put the beat.
The
Put
beat
instrumental.
instrumental.
Let me show you guys something real quick.
Go.
I'm about to rap to my own. I'm
Ooh.
about to rap to my own. I'm about to rap to my own.
Mama.
Beat. Everybody over here feeling the heat. Take a
Llama.
seat for the king. Everybody know me.
Mama. Commas.
Everybody over here, look. We about to do a podcast. Everybody over here, look. Seabass, take a seat.
Seat.
All right, that's all I got.
Seabass, take a seat.
Seabass take a seat.
Seabass, take a seat.
Seabass take a seat.
We gonna pull up with the heat.
Alright, we're back.
Should we
Oh,
just
hey,
do,
we
should we
fucking
just
do
freestyle
this.
the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, go.
So-
go freestyle. This is our freestyle portion of the podcast. I repeat, this is our freestyle portion.
Freestyle
Of the,
portion.
we got
You wanna sing
artists.
it?
We got upcoming artists, SoundCloud rappers, iTunes rappers, Spotify rappers, Tyler Mars, Forza Waffle, K2, G Mike, and the producer Bobby up in this.
Bobby Beats.
Bobby's got
Ooh.
beats.
Bobby Beats.
Bobby's got
Everybody
Bobby
check out
Beats.
Bobby Beats on IG. What's your IG, Bobby?
Bobby Bruh 34.
Okay,
Link that. Link that.
Okay,
link
so
that.
there was a little accident. The battery did die, so I'm not sure exactly what we caught from the last topic, but I think we're gonna move on now,
We're
right?
just,
We'll move on?
gonna have fun with it. Let's just have fun with it now.
Let me just catch my breath.
This is a
though.
good topic. We'll save it for the next
breath.
podcast. That's
Yo,
a great
you guys
topic.
can start this one off. Let me catch my breath. What kind of beat you guys want? So we're
Put
about to spit
on-
some
Yo,
flows
put
right now.
on
I
any-
made something. Can I show you guys? It's just like
Hey,
a little
if
thing
Bobby
I
made something, let's get it.
I made.
Go for it,
Watch.
Bobby.
Put it on the mic. We'll
Yeah.
hear it from the mic.
I made this at work.
Ooh.
It's just a little sample. I didn't
Get your
like really
shit.
like
It's a
make
sample-
the whole beat.
sample.
It's just
Get
like
us
a
right.
sample of
Get
it.
us right.
If anybody doesn't know what a sample is, it's just like
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, put it on the speaker. Just see how it sounds on the speaker. So you can.
Yeah,
I want you guys to freestyle. So you guys can do
How
it.
long is the sample?
It's only like a good
Got them
9
vocals.
seconds.
Wait, you wanna
It's
send-
just like the beginning of it.
You want to send it to me really fast?
I don't know
Or
how
you can?
if I can send it through
Okay,
the app.
here.
Wanna
Just connect to.
We only got like 6 minutes.
Yeah, we had to make it fast, Bobby.
Alright. Here we go. What's it called?
Oh shit, it's like JBL.
JBL? Alright.
2 flip.
There you go, bro.
Let's see if it connects. Alright, it connected.
Alright.
Alright, like watch. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Podcast crew.
Baby, I put up on the set. I was thinking about you, I could do it all night. Man, you got me feeling so right. I'ma pull up any minute at a time. Bobby with the beat, oh yeah. Waiting for my time, oh yeah. I just ran a lap, oh yeah. Got the thing, I'm on my shit. See me now, I'm spitting heat.
my God.
I just took you back, oh yeah.
Mama.
I'm about to hit the beat, so yeah.
Mama.
Got bad bitches by my side.
Mama.
Get it. Chorus
Got
Rolling with
them
the
girls
sky.
right by my side.
Yeah.
She gon' be down to ride together for my life. She
She's so
come
fine,
in with
yeah,
the sticks.
yeah.
We gon' let them hit.
She's so
Pull
fine,
up
she's
in
so
the
fine,
Porsche.
she's so fine,
We
she's
running
so fine,
up
yeah.
to these doors and
Yeah,
we pull up
yeah,
with
yeah.
the commas
Yeah,
and pull up
yeah,
without the drama. Try
Baby,
to flip up
baby,
the flow.
oh my
I got hella hoes. I got hella hoes.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
switch
yeah.
up the flow. What?
Yeah.
I got hella hoes.
Huh.
We got it.
Tyler.
Okay.
Here we go, Forza.
Gotta switch to the flow. Everybody know where it go. Everybody seeing the flow.
Flows.
Yeah. Me and my homies tryna over here get the podcast going. Everybody know the heat. Yeah. Take a seat for the
Ooh.
kings on the beat. Everybody know that we riding on the sound. Everybody know the man. Sitting with the plan. Yeah. I think shout out to my guy over here making
The
man.
man.
Everything happened. Look, this is no tragic. Yeah. Tryna file it up. Oh yeah. Tryna spit magic.
Hey,
I'm
spitting
magic.
that shit. Hey, spitting. Oh,
Go for it.
spitting that shit. When I come up in the building, I'ma step it. I'ma kill it any motherfucking time. Young Prodigy, young Telemar's man. You can see me on the big screen. Oh yeah, I'm about to drop a fire shit. Oh yeah, wait on the tape. I'm about to kill it. Hey, got my niggas and my brothers feeling on this. Gotta speak. I ain't gonna stop on this. Fuck it, I could go acapella on the beat. Yo, I'm about to kill your whole quick under me. Oh.
Gotta kill it on the beat, gotta kill it on the seat. Take a little seat, you little me. What? Tell them come through. Me and my crew gonna do what we came to do. And I pull up with the click. We taking hella big ass shit. K2, Tyler Mars, we going hella far. Forza waffle, pull up with the duffel bags. He is going hella fast with the Porsche, with the course. Stay the course. We going to the future like I'm Futurama with the drama. Use a llama, pull up with my mama. We just talking big shit with the big clips.
Pacific Side Podcast, Pacific
Like I'm the
Side
Migos
Podcast,
with the
Pacific
Migos.
Side
Then I pull up,
Podcast,
shout out
Pacific
Ugly
Side
God.
Podcast.
He looks like a frog, and I got these dogs
West
with
Side.
these hogs.
Hey,
I'm done. I'm a rapper.
yeah.
Do we still wanna go?
Pacific
K2.
Side Podcast, Pacific Side Podcast, Pacific Side Podcast.
Oh yeah.
Round of applause, everybody.
One more? Should we do one more?
Want to do one more? You want to go on YouTube, just put one more beat to
nice.
end this? Yo, so we about to hit this last one. I think we might go over a little bit. Oh,
No,
no, we still got like
we
a
got
couple
4
minutes.
4 minutes.
So we're going to hit this last freestyle for you guys.
Freestyle.
Please comment below if you liked it. Please hit that subscribe button. Please, if you guys really like our content, please, again, subscribe to get
Please
any
subscribe.
notifications when we drop this. I'm having a good time with all. I'm not going to lie. It's a great wake up to this atmosphere, especially that surrounds all these comics and everything. Thank you for everything you've done so far for us. Thank you.
Yeah,
engineer.
shout out to the engineer, man.
Shout out to our
Yeah.
engineer. Thank you so
The
much.
man,
Yeah,
the man behind the computer.
Yeah.
Man
Yes.
behind the computer makes it happen.
Yes, honestly. So
Nice with the fingers.
You guys want it from who? Like,
Just,
It
play-
doesn't
just
matter,
search up
but
any-
just play-
just surprise us. Just surprise us.
bro.
Give us a beat, but it needs to be now.
like just
now.
something. There's something.
Something like
Something
3
hard.
minutes.
a storyteller or like just off the
Just
off the
something,
head.
something really
Let me
quick.
see. Let me see.
Because we have some,
Anything.
You gotta.
Dang.
But again, I'm sorry. So we did miss part of our podcast, like a little bit. I'm pretty sure we didn't miss that much. Probably like a good. But we were discussing about something. I'm pretty. You'll see it. But we're missing probably half a couple seconds of the conversation again. But we'll be going over so many topics right now. But again, we're waiting on this beat.
This one. Ready?
Give me a beat.
Ready?
Bobby B.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, listen that.
Sorry. Sad.
My social security. 1400 gang.
I think this beat is good for you guys.
Yo, OTF, man.
OTF, 1400 gang, bitch.
OTF the gang, man. Real talk.
1400 gang.
See if you guys can hit it.
Oh, give me a lower a little bit.
Oh, snap. You gotta
Look.
go. Okay, this is challenging.
Look,
Wait a second.
Wait a minute,
Yeah,
I'm
pop
about to
off.
spit a fucking flow. I'm
I'm
pop
about
the
to
gas
flip a
cat.
flow.
I'm about to smoke hella dope. I've been running with the homies and the broskies. Yeah, you talk about you never do it. I'm just about to tell them I'ma preach to my young things. Preach to my bad bitches. Yeah, they gon' twerk on a nigga cause I got shit. I'ma got my money's worth. I'ma run it up a check. Baby, you could come and find me at the Telegram. I just did a number. I
Telegraph?
just did a fucking number. Baby, you could sweat on this. I could do it fine. Got my nigga in the back. He gon' do it all for the rap shit. Do it for the gang. OTF the fucking gang. I ain't
OTF?
gang affiliated, but
OTF?
I'ma drop a beat on a
OTF?
beat, man. You can never kill
OTF?
me. Got my brother right
OTF?
beside me. Got my brother's go. Got my foes. Got my
OTF?
hoes, man. You gon' hit a
OTF?
lick. Woo!
Let her lick.
OTF. 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 OTF.
Yeah, OTF, only the fam. Everybody know that we coming out here with the gram. Everybody know that I'm trying to make the podcast up blast. Yeah, I'm trying to make it rack. I'm trying to make it pet. Yeah, podcast Pacific side. Yeah, everybody know that we ride with the wave. Everybody know that we ride with the flame. Everybody know that we dropping bars. We trying to make it far. We trying to chase for the stars with no cars with these bars. Yeah, I'm trying to make it far. I don't fuck with the money or the honeys. Yeah. Shout out Rini, the God behind the man, behind the computer. Yeah. Look,
hey.
my bros out here trying to get these flows. We out here on the streets, on the beat, looking like kings. Yeah. Everybody know what's up. Everybody know. Yeah. OTF the fam.
OTF the fam, and I'm running with the plans, and I'm running through the gram, and Silver Surfer riding the waves, and he throwing hella fame, and we working the cash, and we making hella rain.
Cash.
Podcast. We the crew. Podcast. We the crew.
Crew.
Come at you. What you gonna do? You
Right.
gonna run
Last
away?
10
'cause
seconds,
you
last
hella
10
scared,
seconds.
and we
Alright.
running with the last
Get
10
it.
seconds, but I got no time, cause I'm running through these minds, and I'm running through the fame, and I'm running through the game like I'm Nipsey Hussle in this shit. Rest in peace, Nip. What you?
Rest in
Hey.
peace.
Hey,
Rest
that's
in
it.
peace.
R.I.P.
That's
Nipsey,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo, let's stop chasing false idols, bro. Real talk. Let's stop chasing
Yeah.
these false idols, man, and really look at these people that are really making a difference in our society. And let's just take a second to admire them. And let's have like a quick bow of silence for Nipsey one more time, if that's okay. Just bow our heads real quick. And we're gonna end this podcast right now. Thank you so much for everyone that's tuned
Thank you
in.
guys. Thank you guys.
Again, we will
Thank
be
you.
dropping content
Team
every
Mike out.
week. Thank you so much. My name is Sebastian Ramos, aka Tyler Mars, and I'm thank you guys for so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys can check out my channel too, Silver Surfer. We're always gonna be here doing this podcast. I mean, it's just what we enjoy. Shout out to my guys right here for always coming out too. You can catch them at
G Mikey, GEMIKE.
At Kevs, KEVSS.
Bobby bruh, 34.
and check out Bobby, bro. He's coming up too. He's a producer. He's gonna.
Upcoming for
All our social media platforms will be in our description. Please look at them. Please follow us. Again, please comment anything that you felt that was necessary. Any new topics, anything that you want us to cover.
Put it down.
We are not
below.
going to
Put it down,
shy
put it
from
down.
it. No matter how negative or how deep the conversation is, we will get to it and we'll solve it.
We
Thank you
have
so
no
much
ratings.
again.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank
so
you again,
much.
Pacific Side Podcast out.
Out.
Podcast.